We are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the joining together of this man, Brian Jeanette, and this woman, Lindsey Anderson, in holy matrimony. By their commitment to marry each other, they're saying yes to love, yes to sharing, and yes to family. This is a special day that Brian and Lindsey will long remember. And because of this, they are thankful that you are here to share their joy. May the Spirit of God, which is in the heavens and the earth, enter your bodies, fill your hearts, and bless your souls. In times of joy and celebration such as this, when we gather our loved ones around us, it is fitting to pause in fond reflection upon those of us who could not be here today. In particular, we remember Brian's grandparents, Tony and May Jeanette, and Jim and Mildred McSherry, Lindsey's grandmother, Evelyn Anderson, and longtime friend of Lindsey's family, Barb Inouye. Let's share a moment of silence now and embrace in our thoughts those loved ones who cannot be with us. As we begin, Randy Inouye will read E.E. Cummings' poem 92.
I carry your heart with me. I carry it in my heart. I am never without. Anywhere I go, you go, my dear. And whatever is done, like only me, is your doing, my darling. I fear no hate, for you are my fate, my sweet. I want no world for beautiful. You are my world, my truth. And you are whatever a moon has always meant, and whatever a sun will always sing is you. Here is the deepest secret nobody knows. Here is the root of the root, the bud of the bud, and the sky of a tree called life, which grows higher than the soul can hope, or the mind can hide. And this is a wonder that keeps the stars apart. I carry your heart. I carry it in my heart.
Thank you very much. I would now like to share with you the chapter entitled Union from Robert Fulghum's book, Beginning to End, The Rituals of Our Lives. You have known each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point, you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes indeed, you have been making promises and agreements in an informal way. All those conversations that were held riding in a car, during a walk, or over a meal, all those sentences that began with, when we're married, and continued with, I will, and you will, and we will. Those late night talks that included someday, somehow, and maybe, and all those promises that are unspoken matters of the heart. All of these things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are a way of saying to one another, you know all those things that we promised and hoped and dreamed of? Well, I meant it all, every word. Look at one another now and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dancing partner, and even teacher. For you learned much from each other over the last few years. Now you shall say a few words that will take you across the threshold of life, and things will never be quite the same between you. For after these vows you shall say to the world, this is my husband, and this is my wife. Brian's cousin, Marcel Bosch, will now share with us an excerpt from Les Miserables by Victor Hugo.
You can give without loving, but you can never love without giving. The great acts of love are done by those who are habitually performing small acts of kindness. We pardon to the extent that we love. To love and be loved is to know that even when you are alone, you will never be truly alone again. And the great happiness of life is found in the conviction that we are loved. Loved for ourselves and even loved in spite of ourselves.
Brian and Lindsey, will you take vows here before all of us, which symbolize the love that you have for each other and your commitment to see that love continue to grow for the rest of your lives?